I'm William Thatcher. I'm the president and founder of Thatcher Wealth Management, and we help families in this community thrive in the last season of their life. I started this company several years ago now. When we are working with families, really trying to communicate complex ideas and do it in a way that's approachable for every person that comes through, whether they're a CFO or they're someone that's working at a manufacturing company for their whole life. And we're starting to build relationships that aren't just for 3-month sales cycle, right? But at 1 year, 3 years, 10, 30 years. So how do we take that complex information and make it a way that's approachable? Before that was when I was just doing reflection of my iPad to the screen. And sometimes there was hiccups there, right? Because now you have 2 different pieces of technology and then there's another technology that are linking together and that sometimes can kind of break. I used to have a big screen and then also a big whiteboard that took up 2 walls. So with the whiteboard, obviously markers would dry out, eraser wouldn't really work, it would get all over my sleeve. When all you're doing a lot of teaching, it created kind of friction there. But when I came across those whiteboards, which is really a tool that we use to both capture those concepts and try to present it in a way that's approachable and really clears up a lot of confusion for 2 main reasons. 1, taking complex ideas and then making them more approachable. And then 2, conversations that could stack on top of one another. We want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to offer higher levels of service. And that high levels of service can also be felt, and at the end of the day, in some ways, the importance of leveraging technology to increase the results for our clients. We have whiteboards in every single one of our conference rooms. It allows us to more consistently reach that understanding much faster. And once we have understanding, then we could talk about what do we actually do from there. We don't want to be the firm that just clicks through slides, says this is why you'll be better, right? We want to say, hey, do you understand what this is showing? Let me stand up and break this down a little bit further. My other advisor, they have the same playbook. It becomes a mental model that clearly helps people understand what's the value add. Right? What's the risk in my portfolio? Inside of Canvas, we have folders that we set up for each client or prospect that we'll utilize to reflect their different reports. We can just walk through and then have that, in some ways, the beginning of that long conversation, right? Here's what's wrong, right? Here's why, and then sort of launching that into the feature. When you show them the exact same drawing with the same colors and that all, they're like, oh yeah, I got that. I can't tell you how many times we've heard that the conversations that we're having are just so different than the ones they've had before. And that's through the use of the whiteboard. So it becomes such an important tool for us internally for training, whether that's just this Monday we did our quarterly meeting, right, where we talked about here's where we were, here's the goals that we hit, and then here's where we're going. All right, here's our next quarter. And it allows me to help prepare those new team members that much faster. We use it every day in almost every one of our meetings. I love the competitive edge that it gives us. We are getting more clients, certainly more high net worth clients, $3+ million that they've even specifically said, well, you see, like this is the type of technology that's allowing him to manage all of these portfolios. They are used to a high fidelity offering. We're able to use better technology, allows us to offer that service more consistently. Whiteboard, right, is a foundational piece to that human-to-human connection.